Hello, everybody, and welcome to our Ambassador Training Series 201. My name is Danielle Palmer, and I'm an Emerald Ambassador with Plexus Worldwide, and I am so thrilled and excited to bring this information to you guys tonight. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to share my screen and bring up a PowerPoint presentation, and we're going to get started. Okay. So what we're going, for those of you who are maybe you're new or watching this for the first time, first of all, thank you for taking the time to watch this video. I promise you that you're going to get some great information out of this training tonight. But for those of you who maybe are brand new, we did a 101 series training. It was a 4-week series, and this one is also going to be a 4-week. So if you missed the 101 series, you definitely want to go back and watch that. And if you'll go into the Pink Drink Dream Team and our team group, in the file section, I've actually posted all the links to each video for you. So go check them out. They're great information. It's basically just the starter information. Tonight, we're going to go in a little bit deeper, a little bit more in depth. So what is covered in the 201 series? Week 1, tonight, we're going to cover IPAs, income producing activities. We're going to cover follow-up, and we're also going to cover customer care. In week 2, we're going to cover Power 3 and duplication, which most of you know is my favorite topic. We're going to cover integrity and doing the right thing, self-sufficiency, personal and leadership development. In week 3, we're going to talk about your elevator speech, crafting your story, the shield of confidence, and 3-way calls. And then week 4, compensation plan. I'm going to teach you the ins and outs of our entire compensation plan, so you don't want to miss that. So tonight, what is an income producing activity? First of all, I want to tell you that if you are a newer ambassador, you've joined since January, February timeframe, you should have received our new welcome pack, our new welcome kit box. And in that welcome pack, you should have a Let's Get You Started success guide. So some of the information that I'm going to talk about here tonight, specifically IPAs, you can find in chapter 2, page 16 of your success guide. So an IPA, your IPAs is the most important activities and tasks that you will do for your business. Consistent IPA is what will get your business growing and into momentum. It does not need to be hours. You can set aside 1 to 3 15-minute increments in a day to focus on IPAs. For example, 15 minutes before our call, I reached out to 7 people. I literally sent 7 people a message. It took me less than 15 minutes. I'm so excited to jump on after our call and find out who responded to those messages. An example of an IPA is directly reaching out by calling, email, or texting to your Franks list to introduce the Plexus products and or the business opportunity. You can find your Franks list in your success guide. It talks about the Franks list. Following up with those who have inquired, those who you have reached out to in the past but haven't heard back from, or they haven't made a decision yet. That is an example of an IPA. That's pretty much the only examples of IPAs. An IPA is not, and I am so falling victim of this myself, even almost 5 years in this business, it is not scrolling on Facebook, commenting and liking, etc. It's not posting on Facebook. Most think it is, but it isn't. Personal communication is what you're after in a true IPA, income producing activity. It is not watching training videos, listening to calls, or reading your success guide. It's not organizing your office, chatting with Plexus friends about best practices. It truly is what it is called an income producing activity, which is reaching out to people about the products or the business opportunity or following up with people that you've talked to in the past. Daily activity is the cure to what ails your business. So what is a daily method of operation? Now, keep in mind that over 90% of our ambassadors, probably over 95% of our ambassadors, work a full-time job. This Plexus is not your only full-time, it's not your only income. And so these are things that you can fit into the nooks and crannies of your life, but I will highly recommend that you schedule this activity, again, in 15 minutes a day or 45 minutes a day or an hour a day, whatever you choose. So the daily method of operation that is our favorite is the 5-3-1 method. which means that you'll reach out to 5 new people about Plexus. You'll follow up with 3 people, and you'll connect with 1 team member for training, strategy, motivation, etc. If you don't have that 1 team member yet, don't worry. After tonight, you will. But in the meantime, while you're looking for that first team member, feel free to reach out to your sponsor or your upline and just check in with them and let them know how you're doing. Share with them some of the contacts that you've made. Just reach out and connect. That's the whole purpose of that. If you do have a team, great. You need to be reaching out to those people. It could be a simple, hey, you're doing a great job. I'm so excited that you're on this journey with me. It doesn't have to necessarily be a drill sergeant contact or, hey, are you working your business? Just simply reaching out and connecting with people and letting them know that you care. So this is one of my favorites. Sheila Medina, our first Diamond Ambassador, taught this many, many, many months ago, maybe over a year ago. We call it the weekly perfect 10. An example of weekly activity goals would be 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 1 equals 10. So what does that mean? Directly share the Plexus products with 3 new people. Directly share the business opportunity with Plexus with 3 new people. Train, coach, and encourage 3 team members, and attend 1 event. This can be a live in-person opportunity event. This can be a training like you're attending right now, online or live. So that's what the perfect 10 would be. Sharing products with 3 new people, sharing the business with 3 new people, encouraging and reaching out and teaching and training 3 team members, and attending 1 event, either an opportunity event, a training event, or even our Facebook events where we share the business opportunity. That would be considered. So what is all this follow-up business? The fortune is in the follow-up. You want to use testimonials and stories that will connect to people's heart. It's a great way to follow up. So if you have someone that has not responded to you, basically that doesn't mean no, not never. That means they don't have enough information. So get to know that person. Find out what tugs on their heartstrings. Maybe they're a single mama and you know of a Diamond documentary of a single mom. Send them that Diamond documentary and say, hey, when I watched this, I thought of you. That can be, as far as the testimonies and the stories that will connect to their heart, or maybe testimonies about a product that they're interested in. Maybe something they're struggling with. Maybe they're struggling with blood sugar levels. Maybe they're struggling with energy. Find something that directly connects to them. Let them know that you thought of them. It works. It really works. Frequency of follow-up is a personal decision and can also depend on the relationship. 2 to 4 weeks is an average ballpark of how frequently to follow up. You know, I'll be honest with you, I've had people that didn't respond to me before, and I would just blatantly tell them, I don't want to be a pest, but I really want you to experience the amazing benefits I'm getting with these products, and I know you're going to love them. So I'm just going to check in with you from time to time until I hear from you. 9 times out of 10, they will respond to that message and say, thank you so much for following up. I've been really busy, or I've had an illness in the family. Normally, they'll open up to you. Just be direct and be honest. Don't be a pest and let them know you're not going to be. Let them know why you continue to follow up with them. It's so important. This, guys, if you're taking notes right now, seriously, take notes. Keep records and lists of who you reach out to, who has liked and commented on your post. Prospects will, let me say this again, prospects will fall through the cracks if you aren't keeping good record of who has expressed an interest and who you connected with. At the end of this PowerPoint, I'm going to show you what my friend Melissa Collins-Quavens sent to me. She's an Emerald Ambassador. She shared this with me a few months ago. I've shared it in the team groups. Many of you are using it and loving it. It's called My Daily Action Stack. This keeps me doing my daily income producing activities and helps me with my follow-up. So I will share that at the end of this presentation. So let's talk about statistics. For those green personalities that may be watching, you're going to love this. The sales statistics are, and this is not Plexus, this is nationwide. This is just a study that was done. 48% of salespeople never follow up with a prospect. 25% of salespeople make a second contact and stop. 12% of salespeople only make 3 contacts and stop. Only 10% of people make more than 3 contacts. Now, here's what's interesting. 2% of sales, 2% of sales are made on the first contact, 3% on the second, 5% on the third, 10% on the fourth, and 80% are made on the 5th to 12th contact. That's how important follow-up is. If you have your phone, grab it right now and take a photo of those statistics. Post them everywhere you will see them daily to remind you that you are not bugging people. It is that the average person needs 5 to 12 exposures in order to make a decision. So take a quick snapshot of that. And if you don't get it, let me know and I'll be happy to send that to you. So let's talk about customer care. I don't really like the word customer service because we don't service our customers, we care about them. Relationship is not sales. We want to be farmers and not headhunters. Seek to listen and understand their health goals and guide them to what products may help them reach their goals. Think about questions you can ask people about their situation, about their struggles, to really understand what products are going to benefit them. I'm telling you guys, if you do more asking than talking, you will have amazing relationships with your customers and your ambassadors. Once they order and before the product arrives, guide them on the best way to take the products, drinking water, taking measurements, taking photos, etc. This is also a great way for you to introduce them to the person that introduced Plexus to you in a welcome call. And in the welcome call, your sponsor can actually help walk them through how to use their product as well if you're new and you're not sure how to do that. So please utilize that welcome call with your sponsor to do that. Even if it's just a customer, we're here to help you with that. You are their coach on Plexus products. And I want to say that again. You're introducing them to the products, you're taking the products, you're loving the products, and you are their coach. No, we do not expect you to have all the answers. That is why sometimes you will need to get your sponsor or your upline involved with your new customer or your new ambassador. A 3-way message on Facebook is fantastic. So if you have to do that, if you're new and you're not seasoned yet and you're not sure exactly how to guide them or something comes up that you're not sure about, please reach out to one of us. We'll be happy to help. You want to check in with them a few days after they start the products to see if they have any questions. This is also a great time for troubleshooting. If they have any side effects come up of the products, they can discuss that with you and you can reassure them that that is normal if that's something that you've heard of. Then you want to check in every 3 to 4 weeks to offer any support or guidance. For a lot of us as leaders, I've learned that the best time to check in with somebody is about 5 to 7 days before their next order goes out for your customers. So you can mark your phone or your calendar or your customer care sheet. I have customer care sheets, and you can mark those for the day to follow up. I actually have an easy 3-ring binder with 1 through 31 tabs and the months tabs, and I just stick their little customer care sheet behind. Say if I need to follow up with them on the 16th of the month, I would stick their customer care sheet or special piece of paper, as Melissa likes to call it on her action stack, behind the 16th of the month. So I just go daily and flip that open and see who I need to check in with that day. Again, it's a 3-ring binder. It's nothing fancy. If you're interested, message me and I'll send you a photo of it. Sometimes your customers will need a different mix of products. Your sponsor and upline, again, can help you as you learn what to suggest and how to help your customers. Please don't try to do this on your own, guys. You may not be in this for the business aspect of it. Maybe you're just in it because you love the product and you want to help other people get healthy. But there's a lot that you can learn. So don't hesitate to reach out to your sponsor or your ambassador or your upline for help. Happy customers often turn into great ambassadors. So remember to be there for your happy customers and provide excellent customer care. Let's talk about preferred customers. You want to encourage your friends and family to order preferred. A preferred customer sets up a monthly auto order and they get a discount off the retail price. They get a discount and you get a preferred customer bonus. It's a win-win. A preferred order can be canceled online by the customer or by calling customer service. You may also call customer service on their behalf of the of the behalf of the customer and cancel their orders for them. So let them know not to be afraid of that monthly auto shipment. It's only a 30-day supply, and you're there for them. You're going to check in with them. You're going to help them, guide them on their journey. And if for whatever reason they're not happy, you will be happy to cancel that order for them. It can be canceled 15 days after the original order date. By offering to help manage your preferred customer orders, you give them a higher level of service, and they're more likely to order preferred over retail. Offering this extra level of service also keeps you accountable to stay in touch with your customers on a monthly basis at a minimum. If you provide this level of service, guys, to your customers and keep a calendar of your customers and check in with them 3 to 5 business days, again, before their order processes, this gives you and them time to make changes to the order before it processes. This is also a great way if they are struggling or if they're not very confident. This is a great way for you to encourage them that we have a 60-day money-back guarantee on every single shipment. And maybe they're just struggling with drinking the water. Maybe they're not seeing the weight loss if weight loss is their goal. You just need to encourage them to stick with it and re-encourage them, reassure them that they have that 60-day money-back guarantee. In the 4th consecutive month a preferred customer has an order process, they will begin receiving an additional 10% discount for that month's order and any future consecutive monthly orders. This is so important. So if somebody orders in July, they will have their July, August, and September order. Their October order is that 4th order, and that's the order they should be getting that additional 10% off, which basically brings the price almost down to wholesale, which is why we encourage you to get your friends and your family to join in as preferred customers first. And if they fall in love with the products, remember we said before, happy customers make happy and successful ambassadors. So have them start as a preferred customer to get that discount. You get the bonus. They fall in love with the products. Of course, you do share the business opportunity with them right away, but tell them, I want you to fall in love with the products first, because that's why you share Plexus, is because you love them. So now let's talk about retail customers and 60-day money-back guarantee. Most of your friends and family will order preferred if you explain it to them, but you will have those that just don't want an auto shipment. Don't forget about your retail customers. Keep them on your calendars as well to check in with them and remind them that it's probably about time for them to reorder. Please don't think just because they order retail that they're never going to order again. Some people are just not comfortable. They just don't want that auto shipment. They're scared their credit card's going to be charged and they're going to have $100, 2 months, 3 months supply of product. Don't be scared of that. Just reassure them if they do order retail, just check in with them like you do a retail preferred customer, and let them know, hey, you're 3 weeks into your order. We need to go ahead and get your order. We need to get you reordered. Are you comfortable now doing the preferred customer program, or would you like to stay retail? Whatever's comfortable to them. All customers get a 60-day money-back guarantee, retail and preferred. Not ambassadors, but retail and preferred customers get a 60-day money-back guarantee. When a customer orders through your website and they want to return the products for a refund within that 60-day window, they or you must call customer service and get an RMA number. The customer service rep will let you know if they need to return their product, and it will depend on if that product is unopened. And if it is unopened, they may return the packaging back to Plexus, and sometimes Plexus will request the empty packaging as well. They will provide them a shipping label to return the unused products or empty packages back to Plexus. They just need to include that RMA number on the outside of the shipment that they send back. Once the products or packaging is received, the refund process will begin. Depending on the bank, it can take up to 1 billing cycle for a refund to complete. Converting customers to ambassadors. This is my favorite. When you have a customer who is loving the products, make sure you explain how the ambassadorship works by explaining these benefits. There's no requirements to carry inventory. There's a small initial investment of $34.95 annually for their website, and our awesome customer service department, shipping department, and marketing department. $35, and they get all of that. There's 2 price points to join with priced below wholesale, and this includes the annual website of $34.95. The welcome packs are $133.95 or $233.95. That again includes the $34.95. Parties are not required. We are not a party-driven company. You have a full internet business. Product ships directly from corporate warehouse to the customers. So, don't you love this? No delivering product. 3 to 5 customers can yield a paycheck enough to cover your own personal product. That's right. 3 to 5 customers and their products are paid for. No monthly quotas or personal purchase required. No gotchas with Plexus. We lay it all out there for them. No tricks, nothing up our sleeve. So make sure you share this information with people who are considering joining your team. This is a great encouragement for customers to upgrade to ambassadors. Simply, most people will join Plexus. I know I have several team members that say the reason they joined was because they love the products and they just wanted to get their products paid for. Some of those people are making several hundred to several $1,000s a month as a result of that decision. When a customer is ready to become an ambassador, they will go to your website and click Join Plexus. Then they will select the Upgrade to Ambassador option. They will need their customer number handy so the system will recognize them as a previous customer who is upgrading. If they don't have that information, if I were you and I do this personally, go look up that customer number in advance so that when they're ready to join, it's right there and you can give that to them. When possible, it's always a good idea to walk them through the joining process. This is a must for me. I have some people that will do it on their own, but at that point, I'm able to explain the backup order and answer any questions that they have. If you're not available, I really recommend that you are, because when they get to that backup order, some of them get uncomfortable and freeze because you've told them no monthly minimums and all that good stuff. So be available if you can be when they're signing up. Once they join your team, you'll make sure to get them plugged into education training, Facebook groups, etc. Getting an ambassador started info will be covered in the 201 session next week in week 2. Okay, so guys, that's it. Wasn't that some awesome information? Actually, before I stop sharing my screen, I'm going to go back because I want to show you guys this awesome piece of paper that I use on a daily basis to stay on track. So bear with me just a second. I thought I had it pulled up. All right, so here it is. This is this wonderful piece of paper that I use every single day to start my Plexus business. Sometimes I do it in the morning, sometimes I do it in the afternoon. Every single item on this piece of paper, my goal is to accomplish this every single day. Yes, it includes things such as non-income producing activities, but it's important to build relationships with friends on Facebook and not make it all about Plexus. Again, limit this activity, but it is important. It's not exactly an IPA, but it is part of your daily activity. It's important that, again, that 531, contact 5 new people a day. Notice that she start an SPP, which is that special piece of paper. If you're interested, if you have somebody that's interested in the product, and I'm going to get that out for you so that you guys can see what that looks like at customer care. Follow up with 2 prospects, reach out to 1 active ambassador, reach out to 1 inactive ambassador, post on Facebook 3 times a day. Make sure it's a personal post, not Plexus related, a business post, and a motivational post. That's a really good suggestion. Follow up with 1 current customer and do 1 3-way call or Facebook chat with your sponsor or your upline. And then, of course, for anybody in leadership, the back office time, there's some things that some of you won't do right away. You can always omit that. But I do have this uploaded in our team group. So if you'd like a copy of that, just simply jump on the team group and you can grab that. Okay, and one other thing I want to share with you guys real quick. And, there we go. I've got it. Okay, I think I've got it on speaker. There we go. Okay, I hope you guys can see this. This is my customer care sheet. And I know it's really hard for you guys to see all of it. But basically, it is information such as their name, if they're a customer, a potential or ambassador, their address, their phone number, their email, their Facebook, level of physical activity, their starting weight, if weight loss is a goal for them. I even write down what their water intake is. I want to know how much water, because if they're only drinking a bottle of water a day, I know I need to work with them and coach them. Don't expect them to drink half their body weight in water in one day if they only drink a bottle a day, okay? You'll want to work with them. I write down their goals, any health issues they have, any medication that they may be taking. And of course, I have a little box here at the bottom for the date that they ordered, the products they're taking, what the price was. That basically tells me if the retailer preferred. That's not as important, but I like to keep it on there. And then other information and their birthday. So this is that special piece of paper that Melissa talked about, and I created my own. I believe it is in the team group, but I'll check to make sure. And I'm going to stop the recording. So thank you guys for being here, but if you want to chat, just hang tight. I'm just going to stop the recording.